This is my next video on the Skyhold customization collections. This is the Mage, or possibly the Circle of Magi throne. As you can see, it features dragon serpents and a almost staff-like looking design to the back of the chair.
I'm not trying to step on your toes.
The next throne I'm going to show you is the Vollen throne, featuring Qunari warriors, similar to the Vollen bed. It is made mostly of stone, or potentially possibly granite, as most of the Qunari sculptures and design with the Vollen is. As you can see, it has some stone masonry design as well as brass Qunari soldiers aiming, some chamber pots, and a what's it called? Vollen heraldry seat formation.
I'm not trying to step on your toes.
The next throne is the Legacy Kirkwall, much similar to the design and structure of Kirkwall. I want to say this design is DLC, or I mean this throne along with Legacy Ferelden is DLC. Don't quote me on it. It features some stone stepways, some almost Tevinter looking design on the bottom, as well as some stone masonry, very high Kirkwall symbol, and a red chair. At least the throne customization loads pretty fast when switching from the Undercroft to the main Skyhold area. Legacy Ferelden features the owl, similar to the, Avvar bed design, as well as some elaborate stone masonry. The Legacy Ferelden has a similar base and design as the Kirkwall one, featuring 2 chamber pots and a owl along with a lot of stone and decoration, such as stones with the wings, and it's a relatively small throne, especially compared to the Kirkwall Legacy throne.
This was scalding.
Yet again, the next throne is the Avvar throne. It is basically an exact replica of Thane Sunhair's throne in the Frostback Basin, consisting of a lot of leather and a somewhat asymmetrical overall shape and design. As you can see, it is very tiny, almost unnoticeable, featuring some bone tusks, as well as a simple cloth and stone design. Pretty plain as the Avvar goes. It's meant for basic function and not too elaborate, as they don't really care how cool the Thane's shit looks. They already know the Thane's the boss. They've shown their power. The Dragon Moth, though, throne is next, which is part of the deluxe digital content, or potentially, I guess, the dragon stuff might actually be the pre-order content. Don't quote me on it. It's been a while for me to remember. The Dragon Moth throne is, as it would suggest, made of a dragon moth, of a dragon head. It consists of the teeth still active, and the design as well as the leather of the dragon's roof replicated and possibly made, as well as the dragon's horn and skull. Hey, the throne video is going pretty fast. That's nice. The next throne is the Qunari throne. Generally similar to the Arashok's throne in Dragon Age 2, featuring a lot of stonework, simple stone carving designs, and the very familiar red that Qunari like to embellish with. As you can see, it has a stone pattern with some fire pots that aren't lit, some axe resembling embellishments, and it's rather long. I'd like to joke around that it's wide because Qunari are wide. That's a little offensive, but hey, it's just a joke, right? I mean, look at society today. Hard to be more offensive than that. The next throne is the Orlesian throne, similar to the Andraste's throne, featuring a lot of embellished gold. As you can see, this throne is somewhat high and rather small, featuring an angel-type design holding, I assume, bowls of fire, almost what symbolizing Andraste as a potential angel, as well as some gold embellishment and dangles. The next throne is the Inquisition throne, which is the basic throne you have upon arrival at Skyhold, as Josephine's wonderful gift, which she displays with a quite proud manner. As you can see, the Inquisition throne is relatively plain with the speaker eye symbol, some spikes, and a brazier. We might be able to keep this video under 15 minutes, it looks like. Probably gonna go to be freaking a half an hour based on the fact that I said that. That's my luck. The next is the basic Ferelden throne, which is not part of the legacy, obviously, and is relatively plain as the Dog Lords go. As you can see, it consists of woodwork, hide, and of course Mabari, plus some almost, I want to say those are dragons, such as the Dog Lord, as well as a shield of Ferelden. The next throne is the Mage. Oh wait, I already showed you guys that. The next throne is the Chasind throne, which obviously has a lot of stonework to it, and a considerable amount of detail, especially compared to the Avvar throne. It's made primarily of stone, as you guys will see momentarily. As you can see, it consists of a little wooden tiki statue, almost looking, some dragon-like embellishments, and of course some hide. A lot of almost tiki-like structure embellishment and significantly tribal style to it, as the Chasind are a tribal people. The final one is the Andrastian Chantry throne, which symbols fire as Andraste's holy symbol, as we always see Andraste holding bowls of fire. As you can see, there are braziers and incense, as well as a flame and a image of Andraste sitting there almost looking kind of mortified, if you ask me. As you can see, this throne is relatively simple. And that is the conclusion of the Andraste, the throne collection, and I shall see you guys next time as we quench the flame of the mighty dragon and say goodbye. Until next time.